Welcome to the video. In today's video, I'm gonna be working here on the Ford Maverick. I'm gonna show you how to install a tonneau cover, the roll-up one, and also I'm gonna install a bed mat here just to protect the surface on the bed a little bit, and also it'll have kind of like a non-slip surface. Stay tuned.
Music bed.
So this is the bed mat. I was trying to get a full bed liner on this one, but I couldn't find one. It looks like at this point they don't make one, so the only thing you can get is a bed mat. This is kind of like a rubber. It's polyurethane kind of bed mat. It did come folded, so the first thing you have to do is just, let it extend out. They recommend using a heat gun to apply a little bit of heat where it was spent, just that way it goes back. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and get a just a microfiber cloth and clean just some of this dust that's here on the bed, just from being out in the weather kind of a little bit, and get ready for that. After I do that, then I'll start installing that tonneau cover. Okay, so I have the floor mat in here. It fits pretty good. It's not 100% perfect around the edges. I did have to trim a little bit on the curve so that way it doesn't fold out. Same here. Just that way it folds down a little bit best. But overall, it's pretty good. I did cut I just did a little slit where the bed anchors are. I didn't cut the whole square out. I just slit and then put the anchors through. That way you can still use these. And this does have this. I mean, you can kind of use this to tighten up, light stuff. Obviously the mat will pull off if you, I guess if there's something tight on top of the mat, it's just gonna kind of hold it. But the other thing that you can do on these is actually unbolt it and then just bolt it on top of the mat, and that would really make sure this mat doesn't go anywhere. But that really is up to you if you want to do that. Since we're gonna have the tonneau cover here, I'm not worried about the mat flying off or anything like that. So and then using the heat gun to just kind of get it extended, it's good practice. If you are able to leave it on the sun all day, it'll probably also work pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this tonneau cover. So it did come here with the instructions, a little bit of sealing tape. Most of these that I've done on the past, you have the rails that go on the side of the bed. You just anchor those to the bed, put the cover on top, and then that's pretty much it. So let me get everything out, and then I'll show you how to do that. So for the tonneau cover, pretty straightforward. So you have the two rails. You have 6 anchors with the screws. So the screws go here on the bottom pretty much what's gonna happen is you're gonna put these here on the bed like this, and it's gonna hold on to the top of this rail, hold it down. Pretty straightforward. Here on the front, you're gonna put these rails into the end here where this plastic piece is sticking out on both sides, and then you're just gonna set them on top and then put the 6 clamps all around. Once you put the clamps on, you probably want to make sure that the back is, you know, the same distance out. You don't want it to be out farther, because then the cover is not gonna really, you know, kind of clip to the Velcro here on the side. And then we'll go back and adjust where it latches here to the back, so it works good, I guess. But let me go ahead and I'm gonna set them on there, set the clamps, not tighten all the way, just kind of snug. Okay, so this is almost all the way installed. I do have to finish tying up all the clamps here, and then I have to put the third clamp here in the middle. One thing to know about, I ordered this off Amazon, so this is about $300, like $280 product. If you go with the name brand like Undercover, or I think Lear, any of those, they're about $800 to $1,000, sometimes $1,200. So that's where some of the little things come in play. One, I think in shipping, you know, that you have these metal bows that kind of, you know, help it not go down. So these were a little bent, and you can see a little bit on that one there, but I strained it up a little bit. What I'm gonna do is contact Amazon and see if they can send me new ones. Or just a whole nother kit, and I'll just replace the bows from the other kit. Hopefully those aren't bent. So that's one thing to keep in mind there. Secondly, and the box didn't really look damaged. If you look at the box, you know, looks okay, but that's one thing. The other thing is these pieces here that go underneath the bed. So you know, this is kind of universal, and I understand that. And I don't know with the name brands if it's the same thing, but these were longer here. You can see I cut off about 1/2 inch. If I would have left them long, this bed is not as deep as maybe other vehicles, so the bracket would have been maybe like this far down, you can see here. And so I couldn't have, with the touching underneath, I couldn't even like reach, the bolt wouldn't reach to start tying it. So I cut about 1/2 inch, and you know, at least now I can actually tie in the bolt and tying it up. So, you know, that's another thing that you know, you might have to do if you buy one of these from Amazon. Other than that, everything looks pretty good as far as the fitment. You know, I can't really say that much more other than those couple things. This track also looks, it was a little bit off, so I had to kind of strain it, but you know, same, like I said, it's a less expensive product. So I'm gonna contact them, see if they can just send me a new one, and I'll just replace those bows, maybe even just this track here. You know, and that's the nice thing about Amazon. You can contact them, you know, their service good. They'll usually just send you a new replacement or whatever you want. So keep that in mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting the little clamps in here, and then once it's all done and finished, I'll, you know, take some little bit of video with it installed, so you guys can see what it looks like.
Alright guys, as you can see, the cover is all installed now. Alex finished it all, the whole install and everything. Unfortunately, we lost the footage showing you guys the final product, so here we are filming it now. He also went ahead and did these Chrome Maverick letters on here. They're just 3M tape, you know, peel them, stick on. Has a pretty nice touch on there for that. But here, we'll open this. As you can see, let me turn on the light here. Everything mounted up really nicely here. The little mat has come in handy. As you can see, my grandma's used it. It's a little bit dusty right now. But it's been nice. No water gets in there, nothing like that. So this cover's turned out to be really, really nice. And here's another look at the install back there. Of course, the latch is going to be here in this corner right here. But that's the final product. As you can see here, you can open and close that tailgate without opening this, the cover. Get a better angle from here. And since the trim is black, the cover isn't very noticeable as well. So it doesn't stand out, but it looks pretty slick and nice. So as always, guys, this is going to be the final product. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.